What's going on, YouTube? It's Big Diesel with another video. And this one, it's going to be probably a little bit longer than normal because I'm so passionate about this one. Because I actually just went through this situation and I had the same question, and then I ended up finding out the answer this year. Of course, I watched some YouTube videos on this topic, and somebody else also explained it, but I actually went through it before I saw the YouTube videos. And I know a lot of people have this question. My ex-narcissist is in a long-term relationship. And how are they able to stay in a long-term relationship? Or my ex-narc has been with this person longer than they were with me. This ex-narc has went and bought a house and got a car and had some kids and went on some vacations and all this more than they did with me. And we're going to get into why. And it actually should make you feel better, not feel less, but feel better that they're doing all this for somebody for this long. Because it tells you a lot about who they pick. Okay. If they're with somebody, let's say y'all were together for 5 years like me, and then my ex-narc has been in a relationship for getting close to 5 or 6 years with her current husband. And after 2 years, her track record was like, she could keep a guy for maybe 6 months, a year and a half was pushing it. 2 years, she was doing decent, but it wasn't consistent. They were on and off. So she's been in her relationship for going on probably 5 or 6 years at this point. So she's hitting that cuff where I ended up ending it with her myself. It boils down to is supply. This person that they're with, man or woman, is giving them some kind of supply. That they need right now. So whether it's somewhere to stay, like you got a narcissist who's broke, doesn't like to work, or maybe attention, or maybe money, maybe status, or letting them get away with whatever. They typically will have kids with these people, not because they love them, not because they're a better lover, they're a better husband or better wife. It's because they're trying to keep this person looped in. So normal people have kids because they want children and they want to raise a family together with another person. Narcissists have children for supply. Because you'll see at the beginning stage when the child is born or the marriage, they'll get married for the same reasons as well. It ain't because you're a great person. They realize that, oh, you're the love of my life. Now, they're getting married to you for supply. Because any form of attention that they can get off of anything, they love it. So, marriage, wedding is like all the attention in the world you can get. And you'll have some narcissists that'll be like, oh, we can go to the courthouse and get married. I'll have to have a lavish wedding. Okay. And someone will do that to make it seem like it's not about them. But they're going to get your ass in the end because they know it's a short-lived time. They're not going to be there forever. They'll even tell you, oh, I want this to be my first and only marriage. And they don't mean a damn word of that because they're about to divorce your ass soon. Or they're marrying you for the supply that you have. Let's say you provide them a house, or you provide them a car, or you got this nice job that you started making all this money. So yeah, they're going to marry that in a heartbeat. Hell yeah. Let's just say you're the parent that likes to take care of kids in the kids situation. Like you're the more emotional, caring person. you're going to be turned into a babysitter. That narcissist will take care of that child for a little minute, but once the attention of the baby goes down, the attention of the child goes down, they can give a fuck about the kid. You're going to be having arguments with the narcissist about, hey, you're not picking them up from school. Hey, you're not cooking food for them. Hey, you're not cleaning the room or holding them accountable and all that shit. You're going to be one doing everything. And then they may pitch in here and there because you're bitching, not because they respect you or they actually care about the children. It's that you're bitching all the time about it. That's it. So, usually somebody who doesn't bitch, doesn't hold them accountable all the time, does whatever they say, believes everything they say, is usually somebody with some low self-esteem. They have no morals, they have no standards, they have nothing. And they're usually a person who is very weak, who is been hurt in the past, in past relationships. They didn't take care of their trauma. But instead of turning into a narcissist, they turn into a submissive person because they don't want to be alone either. You have some people who are empaths that are very codependent. And let's just say that the narcissist is treating them like shit, but they've been in so many failed relationships, and they got into a point before they got with that narcissist. They said, well, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. And then they ran into the narcissist, and the narcissist gave them, some validation and all that stuff. And then got to the point where, shit is bad, but compared to their other relationships, it's not that bad. And they just keep thinking, well, if I just stay here and I do whatever they say they love, do whatever they say and love them, they won't leave me. And that's usually the main reason why a narcissist will stay for a long time with somebody. But best believe they don't respect that person. They don't love them. It's just for whatever they're providing them. Another reason why a narcissist may stay in a relationship for a long time is because a drought of supply. They're getting on dating apps behind your back. Nobody cares about them. They may be able to get one person or two people to bite. That person may do whatever they do behind your back with them, and then they're gone. So when they lose supply, they'll go right back into you, love bombing you and trying to get all up on you, and you be thinking that all of a sudden maybe something I did right in the relationship. That's why they coming back and getting all up underneath me now. No. It's because their supply is getting dry. They can't go get these people in a week or in 24 hours and 48 hours in a month like they used to. So they'll stay with you because you're going to be the main supply that they can go back to after they seek out whatever supply they can possibly get out in the streets. But like I said, don't feel jealous because you actually had standards and you try to hold this person accountable. They didn't like it. They left you because they don't want to be held accountable. You stressed them out. You prevented them from being able to do the little sneaky shit that they try to do. And they don't like that. So that turns them off and they want to leave. As crazy as that sounds, if you don't let them abuse you, they don't want to be around you too much. They like people they can abuse, step all over, and treat like shit. And that person that's in that relationship with that person is being treated like shit, being devalued every day, if not every day, every other day. Fighting with them, and then probably got to the point that they've been beat down so long, they ain't even fighting. They just walking around the house trying not to get into no mess with that person. Because all they want is to have somebody, a body walking around the house, because that's all you're going to get with a narcissist. You're not going to have no love and compassion, only when they feel fit to give it to you. It's never consistent. They're inconsistent human beings, but they love a consistent human being. So, so don't feel bad because the narcissist is in a long-term relationship. It may not last. The narcissist might get tired of them and leave them. Still, even after all that ass kissing and being codependent to the narcissist, they still may leave them. And you guarantee it, they're cheating on them. If not, the narcissist will concoct a situation where they want to be in a poly relationship with you, or a swingers relationship. And sometimes that codependent person will be so low in their self-esteem, they'll agree to that shit. But the narcissist will make it seem like it's for the both of y'all. You get to have your cake and eat it too, and they get to have their cake and eat it too. While you still care about this narcissist, and you may have a girlfriend, you may have a boyfriend on the other side, this narcissist don't give a shit about you. They're trying to find somebody else because you can't complete whatever it is that they're trying to get out of their life, whether it's attention, financial, just something new. And then they're still going to be sneaky. They're still going to be sneaky in the poly relationship, the open marriage or open whatever. They're still going to be sneaky and doing shit they're not supposed to be doing. Y'all going to agree to certain things, like it's okay, you can be with whoever, but just don't go back to Texas. Oh, you're guaranteed goddamn it, they're going back to an ex. They ain't going to tell you about it. Or that person that they're in a relationship about it, but they're going back to an ex if they can. If they can find an ex that wants to come back, oh, hell yeah. And they're going to try to use that ex to also manipulate that person as well. Oh, don't tell them that, I'm married. Don't tell them that, we're talking and we're doing anything. I'm here for you. I can be whatever you want me to be. Yeah. So, again, that is how narcissists can stay in long-term relationships. It's the only way they can. It's by somebody who has no self-esteem, no morals, and is a super codependent on this narcissist and let them get away with everything. So that is it for today. As always, give it a like and a subscribe so YouTube can push this kind of material out for me. And I shall see y'all in the next one. Stay safe and stay healing.